Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my new location tonight. I'm actually in a new room. I moved in here last night, but thank you to every one of you for joining me tonight for some free mini live readings. Really excited, really looking forward to doing this tonight. I'm using my Old Ways Magic Oracle deck, which my friend Naomi Cornick has actually created, and I love these cards, so I'll be using these cards tonight. Just waiting to see if we've got anyone watching, and I can say if Rich is just looking for some comments now. Love it. Right, Andrea, I'm just going to try. I can't move my screen a bit. I can't move. Yes, please, if you could, because I can't quite see the names. Perfect. So we got Christine Davis, Andrea Fremantle. Thank you for joining us. I'm loving the hearts already. Emma Gamble, hope you're keeping well. Hi, Ampede. Thank you for joining us as well. Please remember, like and share this page. Like and share this live if you can. Hi, Terry. Hope you're keeping well. Hi, Pam Leach. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Serendipity 589. Now, I'm sure Nat, Bean and Jade are watching, so I'm going to say a special hello to them as well. I don't know if you can share this live, invite your friends into it, please do. Hi, Christine Davis. Thank you for joining us. Now, for anyone that hasn't seen me work before, I am a medium. I also love using my cards as well. Minty is lovely, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Terry. So for anyone that hasn't seen me work before, if you've got a particular question you'd like an answer to, pop your question up. If you want a general read, pop up that you'd like a general read. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for joining us as well. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. I can't remember what it was. I was going to say, once we link in with you, if you can reply as quickly as possible so that it helps us keep the link in. Now, I will always ask if you can take the messages or not, and I like a kind of yes or a no answer or a little bit of a brief description. And the reason why I say this, there are readers and mediums out there that will claim they can do 100% true readings. And I always say, well, they're lying, they can't. Because I always say at the end of the day, we're not God, we're not superhuman, and Christ, I'm a bloke. But you should expect a high 80s, 90s percentage-wise of accuracy. I hope everyone's having a good week so far. So hi, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. I will say a couple more hellos before we get started. Sheila G, thank you for joining us. I love your picture of your dog, by the way. It's a beautiful dog. Let me grab some water and we'll make a start. Margaret Mays, good evening from Leicestershire. Thank you for joining us. I knew I should have brought another bottle of water. I forgot. Never mind. Hi, Nicola. Thank you for joining us. So, if anyone's got a particular question that they'd like an answer to, pop your question up. If you would like a general read, pop up that you would like a general read, but like and share this page and send loads of love out there. Let's get those love hearts going, because that is always good for anyone that's needing it. Right, Nicola, we're going to start with you. You would love a general read, so hopefully Richard will bring you back up on screen for me, but I'm going to link in anyway. There we go, Nicola. So I know you're saying hi, Maddie, so I want to link in. Oh, what's going on? Let's have a look. I need to pull you a card first, apparently, according to my guides. Let's have a shuffle. Nicola, am I right in saying that my head is kind of spinning at 100 miles an hour at the moment? I feel like I just feel like there's, it sounds really vague at the moment, there's a huge amount going on, there's lots of changes going on, and this feels more like career-wise than anything else. I don't think it's home life, I feel like it's more, I don't feel like it's work, I feel like it's more, I don't feel like it's home life, I feel like it's more work life. Is where I just feel like there's a lot going on, there's a lot of changes, and you're not a fan of change. And it's one of those that once it's happened, I'm happier, I'm settled, but I feel like my role's changing. I feel like there's a promotion I'm supposed to be going for, or I'm umming and ahhing on whether to go for this promotion or this other job. Nicola, if this makes any sense or not, if you can please comment, I'd really appreciate it. But they are saying to me that you should be doing this, you should be going for it, because you're already halfway doing the job. so you may as well get paid for it. Please excuse me. Yes, work. Thank you for the confirmation on that as well. Really do appreciate it. There is changes for the better. It is happening by end of November, mid-December. So I want to say it will start to get easier for you. But it's like I'm in the right job. I'm doing the right work. And you take great pride and great care in what you do. I feel like you're helping lots of different people on a day-to-day basis. And I feel like there's a bit of a counselling element to it. Because what I'm feeling is, at the end of the day, it's like I really do need to close the door to the world, to switch off and try and unwind, if that makes any sense or not. Hopefully it does. Hopefully you can give me some confirmation on what I'm saying and it's all making sense. I would really, really appreciate it. Family is settled. I feel like if I was talking to you back around about April, May time, it's not promotion as I own the company. Okay, well then there's new work, there's new clients, there's more money coming in. So it's taking the company to a different level. It's making it, it's improving it, it's moving it to the next level. That's what I feel like. I don't know if you're looking at, I feel like I need to take someone on to give me a helping hand with the amount of work I'm going to have coming in. Thank you for the confirmation on that one as well. So I do feel like I might be looking at wanting to employ someone. But if I was talking to you back around April, May time, home was all a bit chaos. I feel like there's either redecorating, sorting out, or getting rid of stuff. I don't know if you've recently moved or not, but there's definitely, I feel like there's talking of moving going on at the moment, and I wouldn't be surprised if you were moving next year. I feel like we would like more space. Don't know if any of that makes any sense or not. Hopefully it does. I am going to pull you a card, and I've got the Wild Mage. And I feel like I need to remember to take time off. I need to remember to have a day off. And you love being out in nature. You love getting out. That's what we've been doing, trying to, but it seems to have gone backwards. Is that with the moving rather than the work? I'm not sure. If you can give me some feedback on that. But they're saying to me it will all start moving forward. End of November, beginning of December. House move is coming in, I feel, around the end of February, beginning of March. Well, that's when we're going to start. They're saying to me, start looking end of February. Desperate to move. Thank you for the confirmation. They're saying, start looking end of February, beginning of March. By the end of April, beginning of May, I feel you will move. And you will find a home that is perfect for you. So I hope this is making sense. Gone backwards with work. Okay. Work is going to start picking up end of November, middle of December. There's more work coming in. There's new clients or new work coming in. Don't lose hope. But you need to remember to take a day off and get out into nature. Excuse me. This is something that I feel that is needed. It's for you, is where you switch off. It's where you unwind. It's where you go to relax. It's where you do your thinking. You're not a fan for asking for help either. You'll leave everything right till the last minute before you do. But don't feel like you've got to do everything on your own. You have got family around you that do want to help, and there's also friends that want to. Excuse me. It's still quite dusty in here, I ain't going to lie. It's not my cough that I had a couple of weeks ago, because I was a lot better than that. But no, they're saying that there are people there that want to help you. Nicola, I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. And thank you so much for letting me link in with you tonight. I really do appreciate it. You are quite independent. I do feel you are. And don't see it as a lack of independence when you ask for help. It's just that, and I don't mean this disrespectfully, you're very much a perfectionist, and it's like, do it my way or don't bother helping at all, because it won't be helping otherwise. So it's like, I need people that will listen and do it my way. Time off is my downfall. Make sure you get that time off. Make sure you get out in that countryside. It's important. Nicola, I hope that helps, and thank you so much for letting me link in with you. Really do appreciate it. Do you smoke, Minty, or is it spirit? I'm an ex-smoker, and I quit smoking 17th of January 10 years ago. It'll be 11 years in January that I have actually quit smoking, and I don't vape or anything like that at all, but I am asthmatic. So there we go. Nicola, thank you so much for the confirmation on that. Pouring you a glass of water from Texas. Sheila G, thank you so much. Sheila G, would you like me to link in with you? I feel like I'm really drawn to your dog. And, excuse me, can we go back to Sheila G, please? Why? I think it is spirit as well. Sheila, I hope you're not minding. Your dog has got great energy. I feel like I'm being told to say that the dog is bonkers and is full of love and loves having a few 5-minute madness going on. If that makes any sense or not. Say that again. Very much rescued each other is the feeling I get. It's like I feel like your dog is very much your spiritual counselor, or you talk to the dog, but the dog comes to you. You've got this amazing close bond that's going on there. Sheila, I hope this is making sense. But it's like I feel like the dog was never supposed to have got on the furniture, but it's got its own spot on the sofa now, if that makes, and it's like if you try to move it, it sort of looks at you as if to say, don't even think about it, if that makes any sense or not. Yes, he's a great Dane. Thank you for the confirmation. He is great. He's just got great energy. He really, really has. And he really does give you strength and encouragement. It's like, whenever there's been times where it feels like I'm in a bit of a dark hole and I'm finding it difficult to get out, he kind of gives you that motivation, that encouragement to get out and get out walking. If that makes any sense or not, I hope it does. I want to say, I'm going to ask a very, very delicate question now, Sheila, and please forgive me if I'm wrong. I've got a gentleman that's wanting to come forward. Now, I'm not sure if it's dad or granddad, but it's dad's side of the family, but I do feel like it's got a fatherly love, is what I want to say. And he just wants to, I hope this is okay. Hopefully you can give me some confirmation if you can, but he just wants you to know he's very much at peace. He's very much, there's a proudness. There's a quietness to him as well. I hope this is all making, thank you for the confirmation about the dog. I hope this is making sense about this father figure that's wanting to come forward, because he's saying I could be quite stubborn and I wouldn't always necessarily speak what's on my mind, but I do feel like you and him had a special connection or a special bond, that you was able to read each other or know each other's thoughts. He says we're very much alike. I don't know if this is make dad has passed. I am so sorry for the passing of your father. But your dad wants you to know he is very much at peace. And there's a huge amount of love that's coming through from him. Now, at the same time, I'm saying there's a huge amount of love coming through from him. He's also wanting to say, I feel like there's an apology. It's like, I want to say sorry. That's the feeling that I'm getting. Sheila, does any of this make any sense to you at all? Before I go any further, because I would like to make sure I'm getting the right message across. And I hope it is making sense, if you can give me that confirmation. I also want to say he used to like a crutchery, dad was all of those things. We did have a bond. Thank you for the confirmation. I truly appreciate it. But even before he passed, you got to have a special moment together, and he loves the fact that you got to talk. I hope this is all making sense. I really, really do. And he loves the fact that you still talk to him on a day-to-day basis. Now, you've always had a belief in the spiritual world, but you did leave it for a short period of time of 2 to 3 years. And I want to say this was around 2 years ago. And it was like I had to look after me. I had to have some breathing space, if that makes sense. Thank you for the confirmation. I truly, truly appreciate it. But it's like over the last 6 to 7 months, I've decided to come back into it. I've found my faith again. I've found my heart in it again. And I'm ready to, I feel like you used to do readings for people, or you should do, because you pick up on people very quickly, very easily. You've got a very strong connection with spirit itself, and they want you working again. And I want to say you should be looking at doing the healing routes as well. And I do feel like you've been looking at courses as well, but it's like I want to find the right people to either learn from or work with. That's most important to you. It's the honesty, the integrity of the people that you connect with. So you're very, I like this. Your dad's saying you're very much like me. He's saying you're very much like him. You're very choosy of who you allow into your energy. And he's proud of you for doing that. I hope that makes sense. But I do feel that you are moving back into this. It's on your terms, it's at your speed, it's on your own time. I hope this is all making sense, Sheila. If you can give me that confirmation, It really would help. So thank you so much. I am going to pull you a couple of cards at the same time. And he keeps talking about how you love being by water. Now, I don't think this is the coast. I don't know if there's a lake or a river nearby where you live, but you love walking by the water. It's where you do your thinking. It's where you drop your thoughts and your emotions off. Get back out into doing your artwork again, painting, drawing. I feel like writing. You're very good with your words. So I don't know if there's poetry in there as well. I want to say Dad was a smoker. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. It's like I'm having a crafty fag, is what I feel. But he was a grafter at the same time as well. He wouldn't necessarily believe I was with him at the end and I was taking classes, but stopped for a while. True, yes, all true. Thank you so much for the confirmation, Sheila. I truly, truly appreciate it. Your dad wouldn't have necessarily believed in all of this as such, as in the way that I'm working tonight. But he picked up on people very quickly himself. He was a very much salt of the earth kind of guy. You know, he was very earthy. There's no airs and graces. And he didn't do bravados and egos. It's one thing that would annoy the hell out of him. Now, I have pulled the card, the Lovers. But I'm also going to pull you the card, Bounty, as well. I want one more. Okay, battle ready. Okay, so I do feel like there has been a bit of a conflict, a bit of a battle that's been going on in the family over the last 18 months, but you're now starting to step back because it's about looking after my own energy. I hope this is making a creek and lake. Yes, water is around me. Thank you for the confirmation, Sheila. I truly appreciate it. He's saying, step back, Dad passed from lung cancer, smoking was a factor. Thank you for the confirmation on that one. And I'm so sorry to hear that that's how he passed. My grandfather passed of lung cancer, and that was due to smoking as well. So I know it's not a pleasant illness. It really, really isn't. Going back to this battle, though, there has been this battle in the family, but you're having to consciously step back from it now. It's like I can't argue it anymore. And I've had to put better boundaries in place, and I'm looking after my own energy. I hope this is all making sense. Since doing that, my energy has increased and has started to be a lot better. Please forgive me if I'm wrong with what I'm about to say. I don't think there's a relationship there for you at the moment. I'm not seeing you. I don't feel like there's a romantic relationship, but I feel like I might be ready to allow someone into my life or open up to someone. Now, if there is a relationship, then I feel like the relationship might be going to a deeper level and that there's been more communication. But if I'm honest with you, what I'm feeling is that there's going to be a new relationship. I hope this is making sense. I hope I'm not speaking out of turn. But it's one of those where there's a newness, there's new communication, there's this meeting of like minds is what I feel. And I just feel like I'm ready to step forward into that. Sheila, I hope that makes sense, and thank you for allowing me to read for you tonight. And I hope that last bit was correct. So thank you so much for joining me this evening. I really do appreciate it. And your dog is beautiful. So please give your dog a huge hug from me. I must admit, if anyone doesn't know me, I might just like dogs a little bit. Oh, what was the confirmation there, please, Richard? Thank you so much, Sheila. I truly, truly appreciate it. I really, really do. Who have we got next, please? Oh, we've got a card jump out. Hi, Gina Parker. Thank you for joining us this evening. Serendipity, thank you so much. Nolene Parker, good morning from Australia. Well, thank you for joining us this morning. Casey Tanner. Casey Tanner, I'd like to come to you, please. Casey Tanner. I'm going to just grab a little bit of water. That's better. Casey. First thing I want to do, I feel like I'm really drawn to my rose quartz. Rose quartz is a crystal used for love. It works with the vibration on the love frequency. People automatically presume it's romantic love, but I'm actually feeling you're needing some self-love at the moment. I hope this is making sense. And it's like, you know what? This goes out for anybody that needs it tonight. Let's flood this page with as much love hearts as possible, please. Casey, I do feel like you're needing that little bit of support at the moment, if that makes any sense. I've got a lady here that's wanting to come forward. Does feel like grandmother off mum's side of the family. She's coming through with the biggest heart. Now, please forgive me if I'm wrong. Hopefully you can give me some confirmation first, but she wants to wrap you up in a blanket and give you a hug and hold you tight. I feel like I'm trying to find me again. I feel like I'm trying to find my strength. I do feel like there is something going on an emotional level. So this feels more like home and personal rather than work, that I'm needing to look after me. I'm starting to put myself first. I'm starting to move forward, and I'm starting to gain my confidence and my strength. But I'm also starting to make, thank you for the confirmation that it makes sense, but I'm starting to speak my truth. And that's the most important thing that's coming through. She says, make sure you speak your truth. Mum's still here on mum's side, so would be dad's. Okay, I'm sorry if this is where I always say sometimes we get it wrong, but thank you for the confirmation. But this lady has got this huge heart and does want to wrap you up in a blanket. So I hope this is making sense. But she's saying you are to stand your ground. Now, I do feel like there's been a little bit, all makes sense. Thank you for the confirmation. I've got to be honest with what I'm getting, Casey. So please forgive me if I'm wrong, because I never want to upset anyone and I never want to be disrespectful or rude. There's been conflict over the last 3 months, and I feel like I'm getting to the end of my patience. I'm getting to the end of my tether, and you've been biting your tongue, and you can't give any more. And now is the time where it's all going to come out. All the truth is going to come out. There is lots of new changes coming for you around the end of January, beginning of February. Home feels like it's all over the place at the moment. Energy feels really heightened at the moment, and it feels like a bit of a roller coaster at home at the moment. Does any of this make sense? If you can give me any confirmation, I truly appreciate it. And Casey, I'm going to have to be honest with you here, and again, please forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't mean it in any disrespectful way. This does feel like it hurts, it's cutting deep, it's making my heart hurt, and this feels like it's connected to a relationship on a romantic level. Thank you for the confirmation that you're saying it makes sense so far. If you can just confirm that this is confirming on a romantic level, because I don't want to speak out of turn. I never want to be disrespectful, and I never want to be hurtful or rude to anyone either. But I just feel like I don't know if decisions have been made yet, but there's more communication needed. There's more talking that's needed before any decisions are made. But it is about she keeps saying, do what's right for you, do what's right for you. I feel like everyone's trying to, yes, what's going on with home life at the moment. I'm so sorry to hear this, I truly am. It's like everyone's trying to give their opinion, everyone's trying to give you their advice, and it's like, actually, you know what? I want to tell everyone to clear off, and I need my own headspace. I need time for me to think. I need to be in my own thoughts. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. And I want to say, if it's possible, that you can get a day for yourself. I want to get out in the countryside. I want to get out into nature, and I want to just be left with my own thoughts and sit about, what do I want? Where do I want to be? What do I want to do? I don't know if that makes any sense or not. I hope it does. I do feel, though, there's answers coming by the end of January. By the end of February, beginning of March, things are going to start picking up. Things are going to start getting easier. I can't give you definite answers on which way it's going at the moment, because I feel like that's more your own decision and your own choice. But you are very much putting yourself first. Card I've got for you, well, I've picked the card Pathways. It's never about what is right and what is wrong. It's more about what do I want and what I don't want, what's making me happy, what isn't. There's already been a cutting of negative energy from Circle of Friends over the last 7 months. I feel like I've had to walk away from a bit of chaos and drama already. Thank you for the confirmation already so far, though. I do feel like I've had to walk away from chaos and drama in friendship circles. I just feel like I need to start thinking about which path I want to go down. Whichever path you choose, you will find happiness. It will come. You will find it, but make sure you choose what is right for you. Casey, I hope that makes sense. I hope I haven't been disrespectful or rude. I never want to do that. And thank you for letting me link in with you. I really do appreciate it. Are we doing one more, or are we doing a break? Richard? I can't. Sorry, I wasn't sure if my phone's gone funny again. Yeah, if we can go for a quick break, that'd be awesome. We're going to be back in 2 minutes, and thank you everyone so far for joining us.
The SPTV Divine Guidance Oracle Pack, a unique blend of inspiration and artistic beauty. Our captivating set of 78 cards combines the power of ancient archetypes, celestial guidance, and the essence of life itself to provide you with a unique tool for self-discovery, clarity, and transformation, all lovingly housed within an exclusive rigid box. The pack includes a booklet that delves into every card in detail, some of which carry dual meanings for deeper interpretation. The booklet also features 8 distinctive card spread layouts. Among these treasures, you'll discover 22 major arcana, 9 main archangels, 4 elements, and 40 life cards, each a work of art, radiating beauty and delivering profound messages that resonate deeply within your being. The SPTV Divine Guidance Pack, where beauty meets enlightenment. Pre-order today and unlock the extraordinary wisdom that awaits you. To be among the pioneers in experiencing our forthcoming collection and to reserve your pack in advance, as well as to access more details, including a sample audio description, kindly visit sptv.uk/cards. Tomorrow from 6 p.m, SPTV Community Showcase offers our viewers the opportunity to have their own show, be it readings, their own thoughts and opinions, etc. Are you looking for some spiritual love or relationship guidance? If so, then join Jennifer Rose tomorrow from 8 p.m.
Hello guys, thank you all still for being here. Truly appreciate it. Hope everyone's enjoying the reading so far, so thank you so much. Right, Cindy Woodside, I'd like to come to you, please. Let's come to you, Cindy. I saw that you would like a read, and I've been told I've got to swap my cards to my angel cards. Now, funnily enough, Nat actually brought these for herself. And then I was doing a psychic fair, and I was like, I like the look of those cards. And I pinched them. Right, well, I didn't actually pinch them. She ended up giving them to me, so I was very grateful for that. And I love using these cards. They're beautiful cards, I have to say. Cindy, I want to say that things have really been picking up for you over the last 3 months. I feel like you've really turned a corner. There's been a huge amount of healing and letting go of the past over the last 12, 18 months. You've stepped into your new power. You've stepped into your new strength. You're not being taken for granted anymore. There's more traveling for you to do. There's more of the world to see. I feel like I'm now starting to put myself first a lot more now, and I'm starting to really focus on what I want to do. I also feel like there's a new business opportunity or a new career opportunity coming up for you around February, March, but you're already in conversations or talks with someone about this. And I think it's about you moving forward in your spiritual work, if that makes any sense at all. I hope it does. If you can give me any confirmation, I'd truly appreciate it. Say that again. New location, moving. They keep showing me moving, but you're moving closer to the beach, or you're moving closer to the sea. It's like, I need to be by that water. You've changed your diet, you've changed your lifestyle. I feel like I'm focusing more on my fitness and my well-being. That does seem to be important. Big changes, thank you for the confirmation. But there's also excitement. Now, I'm not ruling out if there's a wedding or if there's a marriage. I don't. It's either you new relationship, or the relationship's going to a deeper level, but it felt like there was a wedding. I feel like there's a wedding coming next year. Don't know if that's something that's being talked about, or there's that commitment. It's like either the relationship is gaining more commitment. I'm going to stick with what I was being given, wedding. I don't know why I got shown wedding bells. But I do feel like it's all moving together in the right way. And it does feel like there's some excitement around this. And I would say that this is around for the end of July, beginning of August next year. Hope this is all making sense. If you can give me any confirmation, I'd truly, truly appreciate it. But they're saying the bubble isn't going to burst. I feel like with all the hard work that you've been doing, every now and again, it's a bit like, am I doing the right thing? Confirmation is you're on the right path. Yes, you are. I do feel like there is that. Also, I want to be writing. I want to be putting my thoughts down on paper. You should be writing a book as well, or writing courses. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. I hope it does. I'm not into spiritual work. Okay. Well, I felt like you should. Well, then I feel like you should be. I'm single, so it's not me. God, this is not going well at all, is it? Is there someone close to you that is? No, this is true. It could be someone else on here getting married next year. Is that okay? I want to ask though, very quickly, Cindy, is there someone close to you that's hugely into their spiritual work? And I also want to say that there is a wedding that's coming up end of July, beginning of August next year. And I feel like there is great excitement around this. But I feel like you've got a strong, close connection with this person. Would that make any sense? If you can give me any confirmation on that, I truly, truly appreciate it. But I do feel that, see, I agree, I do second guess. Yeah, I don't, not sure. Maybe it could be someone I know. Okay. The wedding announcement has already been made because plans are going on. This is what I want to go with. I don't know if this is making sense or not. And no one close to me does this type of work. Okay. Say you should get into it. You should give it a go. You should try it, because I do feel like you get a lot from this. But you pick up on people very quickly, very easily. Anyway, I would say you're a natural energy reader. Coming back to this, anyone that's watching tonight, and it is very, very specific. If anyone can answer this question. Someone's getting married. I feel like someone is working with spirit and they're getting married the end of July, beginning of August. And I just feel like there's great excitement about it. And I want to tell them not to worry. They're on the right path and they don't need to second guess themselves. If anyone that's watching tonight can take that message, really, really appreciate it. You haven't heard of the wedding. Cindy, I don't think that message is for you then. I think it is actually, you are intuitive. That's fair. That's cool. I don't think the wedding message is for you. I feel like it is for someone who's watching. Cindy, I am going to pull you. My niece is getting married in 2025. Is it the end of July, beginning of August? She's only just got engaged. Okay, thank you. And does she work with spirit herself? See, I've got the end of July, beginning of August, and that's been very specific. So I don't know. But Cindy, quick card for you. Guardian Angel Spirit Family, I do feel like you're linking in and you've been talking to your spirit guides a lot more, asking for guidance and direction. They've been trying to leave you signs, and they are saying to let serendipity. I want to come back to you in a minute. Cindy, very quickly, they're saying look out for the signs of 444 because it will let you know that you're on the right path. Now that's to do with work. Hope that makes sense. Serendipity, August. So the end of July, August. I understand a lot of this, not the wedding though. Maybe a prediction. No, serendipity. I think it's with serendipity because it's the month as well. And am I right in saying? Now you said it was your niece that has just got engaged, but she's also quite a spiritual person herself and is looking at wanting to advance or progress more down the spiritual route. Does this make sense? I hope it does. Because I want to say that there's new courses, new learning, and I feel like she's a natural counsellor for people. I saw her on Saturday. Thank you so much. I want to say she's a natural counsellor, and I want to say that she, not till 2025. Okay, but it's still August. is she a natural counsellor, or she works in that way herself as a career? Because I feel like she's helping lots of different people on a day-to-day basis, and I feel like she's wanting to start to follow more of a spiritual path herself. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but if you can give me any confirmation, I'd truly, truly appreciate it. No, but you are. So you're the spiritual worker who's a natural counsellor, and you're supposed to be running courses and you're supposed to be writing courses. She's a teacher. I'm a support worker. Okay, here we go. I think, yeah. Right. I feel like you should be working together. I feel like you're going to be trying something together. I feel like you're wanting to get her involved in some of the spirit. You're on your spiritual path. That's fine. I want to say, bring your niece onto your spiritual path with you. Get her introduced into some meditations, whether that's yoga or something. I feel like you should be writing your own courses, but you're bringing your spiritual work into your support work. She's very much a natural counselor. I mean, you've mentioned she's a teacher as well. So I actually feel like she's working with young children, not teenagers. I feel like she's working with young children. And it's all finally starting to come together for her. The last 18 months, her and her partner are very much soulmates. They really should be together. I literally just got shouted star charts, or the astrological charts for them both are so blended. They work so well together. I hope this is all making sense. I really, really do. And I do feel like you're going to help her a lot with the planning of the wedding as well, or you're very much going to be kind of a little bit involved with it, is what I'm being shown. But you should be writing your own courses and running your own courses as well. And I do feel like that is something you're planning on wanting to do around April, May. Thank you for the confirmation with the primary school. But I can also see you running your own spiritual courses around April, May. Soulmates, thank you for the confirmation on that one as well. What I also want to say is, it's like my grandfather's coming through here, and he's quite a cheeky one, I must admit, because he's laughing, going, you're another person that doesn't like these cliched words, or it's like, you know, all of a sudden everyone was a life coach, all of a sudden everyone was a guru and stuff like this, and it's like, I don't want to do that, but I want to teach spirituality in a normal, common sense kind of way, and that's much more important to you. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. I hope it does, but that's what I feel like you're doing. But you're also looking for the right people to collaborate with, to work with at the same time as well, which is where I feel that you're struggling a little bit, because it's trying to find the right people. I hope so. I do run a meditation class at work, which I planned. That is brilliant. Well, take it to the next level. It should be to the next level. I might do some more courses at work. I think you should. I really do feel like crystals have a great benefit. You know, they do work. Mindfulness, exactly. But it's on a common sense, realistic level. It's not about being... People are going to hate me for saying this, but I can't help it. It's not about being airy-fairy and light and fluffy. It's about the realism of it all, if that makes sense. I'm sorry, I have to be honest with how I see things, because there is a lot of this fluffiness that's around. And I shared a great meme the other day. Like, people think this spiritual awakening is like light and fluffy, and actually it's not. It's really, really hard work, but very rewarding at the same time as well. It's trying to find the time at work. I feel like you will find this time come the new year. I hope this is all making sense. And look at this. We got the card mindfulness that has come straight out. And it's about quietening people's minds. It's not necessarily about this manifestation of trying to create wealth and everything else, but it's more about finding that inner peace, helping people find their confidence, helping people find their own strengths, find their own thoughts, find their own meanings. Serendipity, I hope that makes sense, and thank you for letting me link in with you. I truly, truly appreciate it. Now I've been told I've got to use my tarot cards. They do like chopping and changing me about, I must admit. Hi, Summer Dawson, thank you so much. Summer Dawson, I'd like to come to you, actually. I've got a gentleman that's just popped in very, very quickly. and he wants you to know there's a lot of laughter. There's a great humour with this gentleman as well. Not sure if it's dad or grandfather, but it's dad's side of the family is what I feel. But there's a lot of laughter and a lot of humour, and he was quite a cheeky chap as well. He could talk to anybody on any level, and he just wanted you to know there's a huge amount of love coming through from him on this one. I feel like you've been looking at photos recently. Family photos is what I'm getting shown, and you love creating memories and you love taking photos of family environments when they're not watching. Hope this is all making sense. If you can give me any confirmation on this. He wants you to know it is him who you can feel when things are getting a bit tough. He's trying to give you strength. He's trying to lift you up, if that makes any sense or not. I hope it does. I've got a very, I don't know if he used to mess around with engines or oil or something, but I've got dirty overalls and I've got this very strong sort of petrol smell. So I feel like he might have been a little bit, he would have loved cars or tinkering or messing about with stuff. I don't know if this is making any sense. I hope it is. He would very much do everything at his own speed and at his own time. He wasn't someone that you could rush to do things. I hope this is, if you can give me any confirmation somehow, I'd truly, truly appreciate it. Yes, I have been looking at photos. Thank you for the confirmation about the photos. Family photos, I feel like I need to sort them out. He was a strong man. He was a strong man. I mean, I do feel that before he passed, he got quite frail, or illness did take him quite quickly. But he says, I've got my strength back. I'm back to how I was. I'm back to having a laugh with the lads. It's that kind of environment that I'm seeing him in. He was very much someone who, don't send him to the shop for for something important, because he'd be gone for an hour because of everybody talking there and on the way back as well. He would love to have a natter. He'd give anyone his time. Say that again. Family is massively important as well, and he's just wanted to say he is extremely proud of you, and he loves the fact that you do look out for others in the family. I hope this is all making sense. If you can give me any confirmation, truly, truly appreciate it. Say that again. Show me that again. Don't know if you, I want to say you've got a son who's still studying. I'm not sure if it's school or college, but I want to say, tell him not to give up, but keep going, keep going. I think you're talking about my grandpa. Thank you for the confirmation. But he's talking about a son who is questioning what they're studying, questioning what they're doing. Tell them not to give up, to keep going, because they'll regret it if they don't finish the course. They need to finish the course. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I hope it does. But he's very much proud of everything. It's huge proudness. He really has. There was always a laugh and a joke. There was always a story to tell. I am going to pull you a quick card. The Hierophant. It's all about learning. You're looking at learning yourself. I feel like there might be a career change coming for you, and it's one of those where I feel like it is a complete career change. I want to try something new, but where I'm working and helping lots of different people. I have a son in college. Thank you for the confirmation on that. Tell him not to give up on his course, because he will succeed and he will be happy when he finishes it. He's only got about a year left to go, is what I feel. So tell him not to give up. I also feel like you're looking at wanting to learn or train in something completely new yourself. And he's saying it's not too late. Give it a go. Sign up for it in February. Get it started. I feel like you should be working for yourself. I hope this is making sense. Thank you for the confirmation that he is humorous. I do. I feel like there was always a story, and he could always do this humour. He's a bit like my grandfather. He's got a deadpan face, and he can tell this story and really kind of reel you in. And all of a sudden, there's this smile and this punchline comes out, and you're like, it's like you've been hook, line, and sinker kind of thing. But it's never in nasty. It's always with fun and love. So I hope that all makes sense. I really, really do. Summer, thank you for letting me link in with you. Who do we have next? All right, some water while we have a look. Kelly Rocket, the Hierophant. Oh, what was that? Sorry, I missed that. Thank you. That's cool. Rich is looking. Yeah, no, something about the Hierophant. I was just intrigued to see what she had. The Hierophant touches on the spiritual aspect of learning, hand in hand with what Minty was saying before. Yeah, I totally agree. It can be about the spiritual learning. It can also be For me, it's also about the academical learning as well at the same time, I must admit. So I do feel like there is that. Hi, Sarah Jane. Thank you for joining us. Who else have we got? Over here, Minty. Over here, I don't know what, I don't know. Majestic. Oh, that's all right. Majestic clothes. I like that picture. Kelly, thank you. Excuse me. Hi, Ali Nat. I'm loving the ladybugs. I think that's great. And the worms. I'm presuming they're worms. They look like worms to me, I must admit. Got someone else trying to come through, I think. Who have we got next? Hi, Christine Davis. Thank you for joining us. Nikki Scholes. Scholes? I'm going to go Scholes. But Nikki, I'd like to come to you, please. Loving the love hearts there. That's absolutely awesome. Nikki, I do feel like you're studying at the moment, or there's courses or there's training going on at work, and they're telling me to tell you not to overthink it, not to second guess yourself, and take time with it. Don't rush it. I feel like this new learning, I do feel like it might even be a new job altogether, but they're saying that it's like this will work, this will pay off, this is the right thing that you should be doing. Self-belief, new confidence, that's what I keep getting shown. And I just feel like it's all come together very, very quickly, very, very rapidly. In some respects, it was like I applied for the job, didn't expect to get it, and now I've got it. It's like, oh, I've got to catch up and learn. If that makes any sense or not, I hope it does. Hopefully, you can give me some confirmation on this. Say that again. But there's a lot there. You're very much a life and soul of a party. You love lifting other people up. You don't like seeing anyone upset, and you're very much that natural counsellor for people as well. You don't like wasting your time, though. If you feel someone's wasting your time, you will soon turn around and tell them to go away. And don't lie to you. Lie to you once, game over. There's no second chances. You do pick up on people's, and you can spot lies very, very quickly and pick up on people's energy very quickly as well. Okay, say that again. Show me that again. You've got a lot to be proud of. There's been a lot of letting go of the past over the last 18 months, and you have found yourself again. And it's like you found this new strength and this new confidence, and you are moving forward. I feel like you want your own place. I feel like there's movement going on. I don't know if you're looking at moving into your own home, but I feel like I'm a little bit excited about that. And I feel like that's around February, March. So I don't know if this is somewhere new, but it all feels like there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of trepidation. None of this is making any sense. I don't know if... Oh, that's... I'm not sure what the no sorry was for. If you can give me a bit of confirmation on where I'm right and where I'm wrong. This is where I always say, even working as a medium, we don't always get it right. As I said right at the beginning, we do get things wrong. But if you can give me that confirmation one way or the other on what you can take and what you can't take, that would be brilliant. I'd really appreciate it. But in the meantime, let me pull you a card. Ten of Swords. It's that letting go of the past. It does feel like I'm starting from scratch, but I found me and I'm building much stronger, and I'm looking forward to the future. You try to find the positives. You don't do negative people. And they're just saying to me, keep going. You're on the right path. You are on the right path. Nikki, I hope some of that does make sense about the job. Not sure. Okay, so I was wrong about it. I feel like... Why do I feel like there's new training, new learning in the job? I feel like, well, if it's not happening yet, and I'm not trying to make it fit, but I want to say you're looking for a new job or you're looking for new work, but there will be new learning, new training. I just feel like I'm looking for that newness. There's something new coming in. I've got to stick with it. I can't let it go. Hopefully it does make sense later on, if not at the moment. But I have to pass on what I'm getting. I hope everything else, though, that I said did make sense. If you can give me any confirmation on that, I'd really, really appreciate it. Who we got next, please, mate? Thank you all so much, by the way, for being here. My husband last week in 2 years. Or my mum this week would love a connection, please. I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Elephant in the room. I'm not seeing any elephants in here. I can promise you that. But I do appreciate everybody being here so far this evening. I really do. Kirsty, Matt, reading would be wonderful. Appreciate that. Please, we have a reading Saturday. Let's see who we got next. Have to wait to see who I'm linking to. Not sure. Definitely sure. Sorry, it's gone a bit quiet. Sometimes this is how spirit goes. Yeah, it could well be. I think that could have been the last message tonight. I really do apologise. Sometimes that's how it goes. I hope everyone has really enjoyed this evening. I've really enjoyed it. Richard, thank you so much for having me back on here. I really do appreciate it. If anyone would like to find me, by the way, you can find me at Minty's Tarot and Mediumship on Facebook. And I am taking bookings from round about the 9th, 10th or 11th. Hey, Nat, how are you? I am taking bookings from round about the 10th or 11th of December-ish. But drop me a message if you'd like to make a booking for a one-to-one reading. I really appreciate everyone joining tonight. Thank you all so much. Please remember to like and share this page or even join the subscription. And who we got tomorrow at 6? Come back tomorrow at 6 p.m. for your next spiritual show. Who, sorry? Monarchy Panchard. We got Monarchy Panchard tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Hopefully you guys will be able to come back and join us for that. You should see me again in 2 weeks' time, and I look forward to seeing you all then. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.